Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to come and wish you a wonderful day. I wanted to say if you want a private session with me, do not hesitate to contact me. I also wanted to say to be prepared for like a tsunami of energy that will come in the next 2 months. There's going to be a great deal of chaos that will happen. For the shift will happen through chaos in society. It is important right now to let people believe whatever they want. If they want to believe that the earth is flat, let them believe the earth is flat. If some people want to believe that the government is the powers that be is doing well and doing fine with this confinement, the social distanciation and mask, let them believe that. If people want to believe that the dark side will win, let them believe that. It is all, personally, I believe there is a plan, there is a divine plan that is at work, that rules over every soul, every planet, every universe, and the destiny is not in the hands of man. God has the last card and will be playing it, and the plan of God is infallible. And it's about faith. I'm just sharing my thoughts and ideas, but and also we do not longer need to belong to any group. We do want to connect to our soul family, but we do not need the 3D world that is breaking down right now. Is actually the ultimate concept of group belief. We all believe that we are on the same timeline, the same reality, and we have created rules we all have to adopt by. But this is really believe in your own truth. Become a universal angel, sell yourself, you're individual, you have a unique direction, and if we're all on the same path, the path will be really crowded. So it's better that we all have different paths and we will all lead back to the source, and we'll find each other in the eternal joy of liberation, this new dimension. For the truth will be revealed. It's going to be coming up. It's inevitable. It was part of the plan. And the truth that's going to be revealed is all the darkness and lies and manipulation that have been going on for a very long time. And so, but no one is going to miss the dark ones, the dark souls. Humanity is not aware that there's been this behind the scene fight, this big war, energy war that's been going on. You want to protect your own vibration, and nobody will miss them, and they will let them go. Nobody's going to, they've accepted these really dark roles, and now they're going to harvest that choice. For there is a gentle awakening of the morning sun. This is really what we seek to do. For those who wait too long, who do not want to accept the truth that they've been given. Most people have been guided towards this understanding, but some people have rejected. The awakening will be a lot more brutal, so to speak, for them. And so we want to maintain a frequency to be the compassionate observer. For this planet ascension is the most dramatic that's never been observed in this galaxy. So it's like, but all those also creates the deception. Will have like this boomerang effect where they're gonna feel the cause and the effect of their deception. And for the dark ones are very confident, they're very self-confident. All those who are managing this program, because they've never lost against humanity ever since the fall of Atlantis. They've been dominating and they never fall. They've never always been able to pull the string. But this time they know that, they've been told, but they still don't want to believe that it is over. And as soon as everything comes up to the picture, everything will be released, and there will be change. And so soon we're going to be able to be also very comfortable within the darkness, because our inner light will be so bright that we'll be very comfortable. There will be no more problem to be in the darkness of what is going on. And if the higher powers and the extraterrestrials would have come too soon, we would have not been able to discover our own inner savior, our own inner light. So it was important that they were held back. We're going to discover the inner cities, the inner crystal cities, the inner earth, this marvelous place that is that will be assisting the surface reality in finding this balance and harmony. And very soon the inner and outer world will be balanced out. So it is so finally, because for a very long time our inner world was very rich, and we've been confronted with all these dark things outside. So I should have pulled that at the beginning of the reading. That's what I did in the French reading. And so for the past, present, and future is reconsidered, is recreate itself. For the past, we said the past is inflexible. It's been. We cannot change it. But our perception of the past is changing. So we're recreating the past every moment as well as the potential future. The past has been victory. We've achieved a certain level of victory over ourselves. But we're still not completely integrated right now. There is still sorrow. So cry if you need to cry until there is no more tears. And this will pass. And very soon there is this freedom, the fool, the leap of faith, and we're gonna be able to be really free. What we're working on right now is traveling, is the ability to travel within our mind and our psyche. Very soon we'll be able to travel in the world, in physicality for very soon. It's completely unnatural all that is going on. It was the friend of humanity, it's called Apollon, the god of light, the god of the art, that was saying it's completely unnatural not to be able to gather, to go to bars, to sports events, to hug each other, to be together, to not see each other's face. It's completely unnatural. It is completely insane. And so this will be, the masks are going to drop. It's going to be very soon. Everything's going to be over, and we're going to see the true face of people. And the outcome is we are the world. It's this connection, all the people around the world that will celebrate that new freedom. For after what we've been through, we'll have a great deal of appreciation in relationship to the new freedom that will be found. I discussed my thoughts and idea on this Platonician idea that the world would be better ruled as a republic than a democracy, and I'm still believing in that. And I know even the America right now is a corporation that is disguised as a social democracy, but the republic will be restored, and the republic is may the wisest beings rule. It's not about this oligarchical plutocracy that is now, which is the elite that rules over with just power over the major people who decide what the people will do. It's not about that. It's about the rulership of love and wisdom. This is the true power. And it's not the elite has to create an over control over the population. It is about, but this is more a draconian agenda, robotization of the population, this faceless humanity. For humanity will awaken, and then all will be respected, all will be given equal opportunity. For many people will want that freedom. They will accept the responsibility of freedom, but many people will not be ready. So we'll give them a direction that will lead them to their freedom. They need somebody to tell them what to do, to say, well, you see, I can follow the rule. But as light workers, we have to find our own light, to discover that we are a unique individual, and this is our truth. This is to be confident within that truth. And also not to be angry with people that are in lower groups, that have in polarities. It's we have no longer need for that to find anger in relationship to all that. We have to be prepared for a great deal of chaos within. For this U.S. election is not over. There's been like hundreds of frauds detected, and it's not even about who's Republican or Democrat. It's about letting out all the deep state and dark power control. For none of the two candidates will bring what we need, but they are used to. For there is a lot. There's never been more division between Republican and Democrats. I've followed American politics for many years, but there's been a record. People have come out to vote in mass, and so a lot of people are getting involved in this. And there is a great deal of separation and division between the parties. There are many light workers that are supporting the Democrat, and many light workers that are supporting the Republicans. The Republicans do not understand how can a light worker be supporting the Democratic candidate, and the Democratic supporter do not understand how can the light worker can be supporting the Republican candidate. And so it's not about that. You have to follow your own heart, and but know that things are it's gonna be some rebounding. Everything it's not over. Things are not over, but the point is that we'll be free at the end. It's not about who's the ego of this and that, or the parties, or those parties have been created to separate, divide, and oppose people. When we want to live together as one, where everybody has the freedom to live its reality. We are moving towards the 11/11 gateway. It is the celebration from linear timeline. It is the celebration of the end of World War One. It is a statement of peace, and there was. But right this day we'll be activating different secret code within our DNA. No matter what we do, even if we don't have time to do meditation or we're not paying attention to it, everybody will be given that from midnight on the 10th to midnight on the 11th. The doorway will be open, and many energies from the higher planes, the company of heaven, Father, Mother, God, will be activating and giving more power to our I am presence to assist us in this elevation. So there will be a great infusion of light energy. For this 1111 is a numerological balance. It is a master number, and numerology has been used by the powers of spirit by heaven to give us signs, to give us confirmation. And so it is, we want to utilize that, understand that. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to pull some cards here. But be prepared to stay neutral, to stay simple, to keep things simple, and to not for there's gonna be like this tsunami in the medias. The medias have always been the main controlling powers in the world is the media, and the medias, they're gonna have no choice but to report what is going on, and so that's gonna create. For right now, the Democrats are celebrating. Let them celebrate, but when they're gonna feel like because there's been hundreds of fraud reported, when this is like coming to the surface, that everything is going to have to be questioned, that's going to create such a deception, such a chaos, and it's going to be very polarized. It's good to stay calm and peaceful. For it is part of the process. Those deceptions have been going on for a long time, and it's not a matter of Democrat or Republican. It is about being free and being liberating ourselves from all this dark power that are behind the scenes, this draconian agenda that's been they are not even seen. They don't have the right to, but they have the right to convince if people, because of free will, adopt their program. It goes on, but now it is over. It has been decided that we're changing cycle. The highest wisdom is this galactic plane, is connecting to our galactic family, our galactic self, our angelic self, our reconnecting to the star, to the light above the polarity of good and bad, of dark and light, in the nirvana of being. What we need to do is to keep our energies together. Is the monk or the nun. It's really not to allow too many distractions right now. It's like if you need to celebrate, but do not in which you follow your heart, no matter what. It's not about celibacy or being poor, all those things. It's completely old and old things. Spirit was created as free and sexual beings, so we just need to have this integrity and to follow our own to follow our own heart and to be true to ourselves. But it's about, this card is to understanding the monk or the nun, because we're in confinement in most of the place. The whole world may be soon completely confined, and so it's about finding. It's a time to give to our inner self. What we need to do is to be free from slavery and imprisonment. The door is open. The door is open. So it's letting go of all those old ideas that anything that restrains us from our freedom. The passive resistance is very useful. Not to confront the darkness. The darkness will just be an observer. It will self-destruct naturally very soon. And the power is Egypt. It's the restoration of the memory of humanity. It is the power. It is those great memory, this great wisdom, the power. I have this guide called Thoth that I work with. This master is the creator of those pyramids, of the temple, of the Hall of Diamante. For the hell does not really exist, but there is this plane where souls go to balance their life, to see the ins and outs of their life. It's like what we call purgatory, and then they decide they return on earth or they ascend into heaven. And so there's going to be a lot of memories that will come from past life that will be returning. And so I'll go for a walk right now to take some fresh air. So I sing a song. It's a song about the beauty and the power of music, what music can do for us. It can take us on a magic swirling ship. And so it's a song of Bob Dylan. It's called Mr. Tambourine Man. So it's not an easy song to sing, but also I'll give it a try anyway. It goes like this. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hand, left my blindly here to stand, but still I'm not sleepy. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient's empty streets too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Take me on a trip upon your magic swirling ship. My senses I've been stripped, my hands can feel to grip, my toes too numb to step, wait for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere, I'm ready for to fade, onto my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way, I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Though you might hear laughing, spinning, swinging madly across the sun, it's not aimed at anyone, it's just escape on the run. And but for the sky there are no fences fencing. And if you hear vague trace of skipping reel of rhyme, to your tambourine in time, he's just a ragged clown behind, I wouldn't pay any mind. He's just a shadow you seeing that is chasing. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. And take me disappearing through the smoke rings of my mind, down the fogging ruins of time, the haunted frightened trees, out to the windy beach, far from the twisted reach of crazy sorrow. Yes, the dance beneath the diamond sky, with one hand waving free, silhouetted by the sea, circled by the circus sands, with all memory and faith, driven beneath the wave. Let me forget about today until tomorrow. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Beautiful song, as always. Bob Dylan has always been a very inspired musician. And so it was very encoded, all kinds of very poetic in the same time. So I just wanted to come and say, be prepared. For those, most of people are already prepared. We know that's going to be shaken, but there's going to be a tsunami in the media that is going to be coming like Godspeed. Huh? And so, because it's part of the plan, it's always been part of the plan that the darkness be coming out before we can see the new golden sun on the horizon. So the card of the day is deep knowledge. For there is this deep knowledge that will be revealed, that is revealing, that has been revealed, and will continue. There is so much that we're going to need to rethink our belief system, sometimes to let go of certain things, to let go of all kinds of old belief system in order to accept higher truth. And this higher truth will elevate us, for the truth shall set us free, as my friend the Christ Joshua Sananda used to say. The truth shall set us free. If we say something, if we connect to a truth that's true enough, there is a certain level of freedom that is given in the process of liberation, in the process of connecting to realizing, receiving this higher truth. And wisdom is about to be unfolding within ourselves. That will give us the elements of that we need to navigate those times. Well, thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, also for your donation. They're greatly appreciated. And if you want a private session, do not hesitate to contact me. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.